Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about transferring files in a PixelStream Unreal application, specifically from the user's browser side to your Unreal application which is running on the Eagle 3D streaming platform. So if you need more information, you need a step-by-step walkthrough or more details about how it is done, there is a beautiful document made by Eagle 3D streaming. You can find a link to it in the description of this video. If we go through this document, you'll see that there are two methods mentioned here. One of them is features plugin, and the other one is sending it directly or manually. We're going to explain each one of them. So, using the plugin, it seems to be much simpler. There is only one node, one function to call. There is no extra coding required. But the manual method needs us to write some kind of a JSON message and well, of course, looking at this JSON message, it seems to be asking us to make mistakes. So I'm going to do both of those and show how easier it is to use the plugin version. Okay, I have already created a project. The first thing I did was that I downloaded the features plugin. And of course, the features plugin is not required. It is not mandatory, but it just makes the work easier for us. Using the second method, which is the manual mode or the direct messaging mode, uh, can be done without the plugin, but it's a bit harder. So I have already created the project. In the plugins folder, I have pasted the features plugin files. So here is everything here. Back to the project. Now, if I go to the plugins, two plugins need to be enabled. So Pixel Streaming plugin, this must be enabled. You're making a Pixel Streaming app, so Pixel Streaming plugin must be enabled. The second one, which is optional, is eTradius features plugin. So again, it is only optional, only if we want to use the ready-made functions that make our job easier. Okay, I have created a map, placed my pawn in it. Actually, let's just start from the Acclaim map. So I'm just gonna put my pawn in here, and I have also created a game mode. In the game mode, I have selected default pawn as the pawn that I just created. And we need to make one more change for the plugin to work. Uh, First of all, in the content browser, click on this gear icon and make sure the plugin content is shown, so it is enabled. Once that is done, you can come to your engine folder, plugins, and search for eTradius features. And here is eTradius PS Actor. Just place it in your map. You don't need to do any other thing in it. Now let's go back to our pawn. So I'll explain this part later. So the first thing that we need to do in the pawn is to add the pixel streaming input. This is for the manual method. If we're using the plugin method, we didn't even need to add this component here. So let's first explain the manual method. For the manual method, let's take a look at this. It's asked us to send this JSON message. So we're going to try to upload two different files. One of them will go into the saved folder of the Unreal application, the packaged application that you made, and one of them will try to go to the C drive. And as it is stated in the document here, absolute paths like C are not supported. So let's give it a try anyway and see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna make two events now. Okay, here are my two events. I'll try to upload to C drive with the manual method and upload to save folder with the manual method. So for the manual method, we get the pixel streaming input and send a pixel streaming response. And we need to construct the message now. So I'll use the append node. Come to the document. I'll copy this message. Paste it here. Now here it says any path inside project directory. So let's delete this part, and for the path, we'll just type C with our C drive, and we need to close the JSON message as well. And that's it. So the manual method is done for C drive. Now for uploading to the save folder, let's copy the same thing. And instead of C drive, I'll try to get project uh, directory. Yes. And try to append the saved folder to it. So we'll just type saved and put this in place of the C drive. So this is the method for the manual method. As you can see, if we make any mistakes in these paths and the brackets and code marks, it will probably mess up the message that is going to the backend, and your upload will most likely not work. So is another easier method. We can use the plugin. So to do the plugin, I'm gonna make another couple of custom events. So let's make 2 more custom events and rename them. Right, upload to C drive, plugin method, and upload to save folder, plugin method. So the plugin method is much simpler. Simply call transfer file from user browser to Unreal. Do the same for this one. So for the C drive, we just put in C. And for save folder, I'll just copy this saved folder address, paste it here, and we're done. Now, to make things simpler, for the sake of this video, I have also created a widget called my widget, which will call these 4 events, and also made the input to enable mouse as well. Oh, I need to also set show mouse cursor. Yes, I need to make sure the mouse cursor is enabled as well, so I can click on the my widget bar. Just one last thing. I don't think C drive is a good place. Let's try doing C slash test, so it goes into the test folder. We don't want it to uh, stay in the root of C drive, and it will be easier to check later. So the widget is very simple. We have 4 buttons there, and we have 4 events there, and we have 4 buttons here. Let me hide this. So using the plugin method, upload to C drive, upload to save folder, and then using the manual method, uploading to C drive and upload to save folder. I'm not going to dig deeper in the code. Let me just compile it, save it. Okay, and everything should be ready. I'm going to package my application from the platforms menu, Windows, and package project. And we'll give a pause here, and I'll come back to you once the packaging and uploading it to Eagle 3D Streaming is finished. Okay, my application has been uploaded, and here is my profile. I'll download the Eagle Streaming software for my machine, and I have already downloaded this on a AWS virtual machine. So let's put this on the left, and here is my AWS machine. I'll just open this el.exe and let's play our app. So this machine is streaming to my browser. Let's upload the files. For the 4 buttons, I have prepared 4 files. So upload to C drive using plugin, upload to save folder using plugin, upload to C drive with the manual method, and upload to save folder with the manual method. There we go. Or it would be better if I say transferring instead of uploading. Okay, let's go to C/test, which is the address that we gave during development. And you can see none of the files that we decided to upload to C drive are correctly uploaded. But if I come to the save folder, so here is the application and the name is transfer test. So I'll open the transfer test folder and here's the saved. So both of the files which we decided to upload to saved folder are uploaded. So Eagle 3D streaming blocks uploading files to any folder other than your own projects folder. It doesn't specifically need to be saved. I can give it another name. I don't know. Let's call this app banana. So even if in the path, if I chose project directory, then a slash banana, my files would come here as well. So as long as your path is inside your project, it should be okay. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining us today, and I'll see you in the next video.